What's up, everybody? Dante here with the home tour for 2019. I don't have really an office, but I wouldn't mind having one. But I like to have little areas I like to work. So this is pretty much my home tour for the new year. Start the year off with a home tour. Pretty much just get it out the way because I don't think I'm going to be changing much later on in the year. So this is my little home theater setup. 65-inch 4K TV I got by Sony. I did a review on it. Check it out on the channel. Xbox One X, PlayStation 4 Pro, a little space heater. Keep it warm down here. Yeah, this is an old system that I have here that I've had for about years, but it still works good, so I'm not just gonna get rid of it. But there's the other speaker. The speaker over there. The receiver that I have is not Dolby Atmos. It's the old setup, so I may eventually get an Dolby Atmos receiver one day, but you still have to get a couple other things with that, like another subwoofer and I think a couple more speakers, but we'll see. I don't be having too many speakers everywhere, but we'll see if I wanted to invest in that. But this is another Sony TV, 49 inch. For some reason Sony doesn't do 50 inches, they do 49 inch TVs, but that's that. Two Google Home Maxes, stereo setup pair, So when I'm in my basement, my little quiet space, I like to jam sometimes. So I'm definitely, I love these things right here. And as you can see, I'm about to have a little zombie fun. Stay tuned. And here's another 55-inch Samsung 4K TV. It's not a setup or nothing. It's just extra stuff I have laying around. So I just kind of decided to just put it there and see what I come up with later. I don't play games on it because playing games on this thing is terrible. It's just terrible. I've tried it and it's just terrible. There's nothing more I need to say. It's an old TV. This is one of my first flat screen TVs. This is the very first one I ever got, and it still works. So it's a 1080i TV. It's not 1080p, but it still works. So I can keep it around, in case a TV goes bad. I gotta have to use one. That's what that's for. A tripod, I think that's a TV. I don't think that's a monitor. It's still a TV I used to have in my kitchen. I don't have anymore. Keyboard, mouse, a couple of camera mini stands, those type of things. So, but this is the basement area. This is like my personal little space I like to have and mind my own business. So stay tuned for more things I'm gonna try to do to here. Just try to make it more of a relaxing space for me. But let's go on to the next area, which is upstairs. And this is the kitchen / dining area. Yes, I have things everywhere in this house. So when I was just reviewing things and checking out things, I went a little buck wild and just went crazy one day. But these are a bunch of TVs and laptops that's pretty much outdated. No matter if you upgrade them or not, it's just outdated hardware. A lot of keyboards and stuff that I have. I actually tried to learn how to play the piano years ago. Didn't work out too well, but I'm still willing to try, take a couple of lessons here and there, I'm not trying to be in a band or nothing, but I just like the piano. I always want to learn how to play it. So if I get better, stay tuned. As you can see, more TVs and camera setups in here. Let me turn the light on. It's starting to get a little dim. That's a little better. Looks a lot. But yeah, it's pretty much setups and computers that's, like I said, outdated. Another pair of Google Home Maxes. These are the first two I got. I love them when I'm playing music. I'm entertaining some folks. And, I got some people over and want to have some music, depending on what they want to listen to. I have a wide variety of music they can listen to with these two speakers, and they fill up the room really well. But I want to come on to the porch area, where I done seen these stereos, and that my very first laptop I ever really bought was a Dell. I don't even know the specs. I couldn't even tell you. So, and here's another stereo system that I had. Works good when I was using CDs, but CDs are pretty much obsolete. I don't even know if do people even buy CDs anymore. But this is the computer I'm using right now, custom built PC that I built years ago. 6-core, 32 gigabytes of RAM, DDR4, 125 or 128 SSD with a terabyte hard drive to save things on, and that's pretty much, you know, what I'm using right now. I would like an all-in-one computer, like an iMac Pro baseline. I don't need a high-end one, like no $10,000 computer. But I would like one for my bedroom, because sometimes I'm comfortable in my bedroom. So when I go in there, sometimes I like to just, you know what I mean, just be in my own quiet little space. And I just kind of want to work in there from time to time. So I'm debating to see if I want to invest in one of those or not. But that's the living room / porch area, kitchen area. But let's go on, take a look of what's left, I'm sorry, upstairs. Let me start off with my son's room. This is what little boys, you know, this is what we do. We're lazy, we don't feel like doing nothing. But you know, I gotta stay up on him. But yeah, this is my son's room. And his little Xbox One S, the Xbox Fortnite, Xbox you wanna call it, because that's all he plays. It's terrible, it doesn't make any sense. This is my daughter's room. Not much here, she's only 1, so when she turns 2, that's when I have to get a little extra stuff in here, because yeah, that's when the conversations start a little bit. You know, they start talking a little better, and they start saying things that they want. So it's coming. And the final entry is my room. Forgive me with the lighting, but right now the lights are kind of dim and dull in here, so I don't know. Got a space heater, keep the room warm. I don't turn my heat on if I'm by myself. I use a space heater. But these are, if I get it to, maybe I will have to turn the light on. Forgive me for the lighting, because this ain't gonna look good in my opinion, but this is the Apple TV 4K and 2 HomePods paired in stereo. I have a, what's this, a 22-inch screen TV. People probably wondering, like, you got all those big screens, why you got this little screen in your room? Because when I had a big screen in my room, my eyes were being strained out, my eyes were burning a lot. So when I watch this little TV, I don't have that problem. So if I do invest in a TV in my bedroom, probably 40-inch the biggest, because it was straining my eyes were always burning. And I don't even sit that close to it, but I guess for it to be, you know, a bigger screen, my eyes have to adjust, and it just wasn't adjusting well. But my eyes were burning. But now, with this TV, I don't have no problems. Got my little Google Home Mini right there in the corner. But this is pretty much my home tour for 2019. Always working on things, always trying to improve, always trying to get better at what I do. I want to thank you guys for watching. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.